What's going on YouTube? It's your guy Barry and welcome back to the channel. Today we're breaking down one of the recent music videos that I worked on called Selling by Sukihana. If you've seen it, you already know it's crazy, but what you probably don't know is how much work went into making it happen. In this video, I'm taking you behind the scenes to show how we built the concept, what went down on set, and how I pieced it all together in the editing room. Plus, I got some cool BTS moments with Sukihana you don't want to miss. So let's get into it. So this project started with a call from Ray J inviting me to fly out to Vegas to check out his new reality TV network called Tronics. While I was there, I ended up meeting Sukihana, one of the cast members who was in the middle of shooting a music video with one of Ray J's directors. Out of nowhere, mid-shoot, they passed me the camera and said, "Take over." It was wild because this was my first time flying to the West Coast. It was my first 4-hour flight from Atlanta. I was like jet lagged and tired. I even fell asleep in between scenes at one point.
Let's fast forward to that scene.
I remember landing at the MGM Grand Suite and being blown away. Like luxury cars everywhere. They had like Rolls Royces, Lamborghinis. That shit was a vibe for real. That night was all like turning up. And then once we was finished, we flew out to Miami to finish the video with the legendary OJ the Juiceman. And Ray J got on the flight. He was like a little late to Miami. We ended up having to hop in a taxi and like rush on set.
Shit was crowded, niggas was crunched up because we gotta get to the bag. So fuck all that private jet. I gotta get this, I gotta get that. Yeah, that's cool when it's there, it's planned. But when it's 911, nigga, you get in the car, get your shit, you hop on a motherfucking flight, coach, first class, business, it don't matter. Get your bags, go to the fucking taxi, get a taxi, go to the fucking set, then we can figure it out. I don't feel bad about this stuff.
But like, luckily my homie Clark was there holding it down, filming. So once we got there, you know, we just took over, made it a movie. But I want to break it down. Like, I want to show y'all a little bit of, you know, the editing process. So let's get into it. Damn, that's crazy. I'm actually in the video. How do I always make the cut? I always make the cuts in the video. That's crazy. Okay, let's get into it. You said, hold on, let's run it back. Can we honor the fact that we brought the Lamborghinis to the backyard? Like, we could have drove them. We're in Miami. We could have drove them on the beach. Could have drove them somewhere on the street, by the buildings, Brickell somewhere. We brought the Lamborghinis to the backyard. All right, let's go. Lit vibes. Retro vibes, you know. You see I put like, hold on, let's run it back. A little faded effect, a little grains, some punch holes, you know, film effects, spins, flash. Okay, let's admire that effect for those new editors. Okay. So for that example, that effect right there, for those people that want to know. So basically, you go get your pen tool, your masking tool. So basically, when you got your video, you'll go in, you'll mask your subject. I'm gonna fast forward this so the process can be fast. Alright, so once you got your mask selected, you're gonna duplicate your clip, invert your mask. So now you have two subjects. you have just the subject, and then you have your background without the subject. If you want to keep it where you show two of them, you can just remove your mask, bring it to the regular scene, but now you still have this top layer where it's just that, right? So now, once you go position it, you can move it however way. Now you have that clone look, that duplicate effect. You can rotate it, you know, however you want it, and just keyframe it from one point to the next. Bring it in like that. So yeah, that's that effect. Let's get back into it. Same thing with the spin effect. So like same thing with the spin effect. You're gonna mask it, but just with this one, you're gonna do the opposite. So your part that's masked is gonna be just the background. So when it's like that, you can feather it, make it soft, and then rotate it like that. If you don't want your angles to cut off with the black angle, you could just scale it to where it's zoomed in like that. And now, you know, still get that same effect. So you'll keyframe that from one point to the next, from there to there. So that's how you get that effect. Let's run it back. I'll get Ray J. My nigga Ray J was lit. Had the twins in the video. It was a turn time. Hold on, let's run it back from the top. We gotta run it back. Lamborghini's in the backyard. OJ the Juiceman, legendary. Rolls Royce truck. She got all the girls in the kitchen. It feels trappy. You know, OJ the Juiceman, he was one of the founders of the trap wave. He played a great role, pioneer. Decided to shoot in the kitchen, the backyard. Like, these are just the ideas that we chose to shoot at. It's like backyard Lamborghini. You got mixture of your luxury mixed with the trap, outside vibes, the street. The outfit choice, you got the cowboy fit, southern look, you know, diamonds on everything. It's a dope vibe. Then we got the kitchen for the trap scene, OJ the Juiceman, trap. It just makes sense. Let's go. Got the girls twerking in the kitchen. We at the MGM Grand Suite, luxury. She counting money up. It just feels rich, feels luxury. Got the twins in the video. Rolls Royce truck. There's diamonds everywhere. Smoking good weed. It's a great time. Cool little effect right here. So for that one right there, you see going from black to colors to black to colors. So really all I'm doing is going same thing, grabbing your pen tool from the original clip. You're masking out your subject. Fast forward that process. So once you have your project masked out, you're going to duplicate your clip. So say this is your top layer. You're going to duplicate your other layer. You can do that by holding Option if you're on the Mac. Holding Option, swiping up. You're going to invert your mask. And then you're going to go to your color board, go to saturation, and bring down your color wheel all the way down so it's blacked out. So now you have the background to where it's black and white, and the top layer to where it's colored. So that's how you go in and do that effect. Got Fat Boy in the video. Fat Boy was out Vegas with us. Shout out to Fat Boy SSC. Boy Ray J getting his hair dyed in the background. Got the green color grade. I wanted to give like a real green feeling. It just felt right at that moment. The fact that she's sitting on her, riding her like a horse with the cowgirl fit, it just feels south. Shout out to Sukihana. She's turned up. She brings excitement to the scene. Shout out to Sukihana. Shout out to Tronics Network. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Shout out to Sukihana, shout out to Ray J, shout out to Tronics Network for, having me a part of this project. Shout out to my guy Clark, Made You Hot, for, assisting me with this project. Shout out to other directors that played a part on this project. Shout out to everybody that was in the video, that attended the project. It was an amazing time when we was in Vegas, when we was in Miami. It was a great time. And that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown of Sukihana selling. It's your guy Bari. Let me know in the comments what your favorite part was, or if you have any questions about the process. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Don't miss out on future breakdowns. I got some more crazy projects coming your way. Just stay tuned. See you next time. Thank you for watching.